Fanhome Enterprise-D, welcome back. We're on book 19. Gonna knock out stage 73. Get a little more built up here on the underside of our massive saucer section. Hope everyone's doing good out there. Me, I'm doing alright. This one, oh, we got a bunch of windows to put in. Back to the old windows. Individual windows. Come on down. Alright, what do we got here? We're going to be using this one as well from the last stage. I'm going to set it aside. And we got this part. This may be a part to hang on to until next stage. We got this plastic. This one's plastic panel piece. Got some cables. Are they all the same or are they different? Let's check the length on them. Alright, they're looking all the same. Got some BP, FM screws, couple of reflector panels. Alright, let's go ahead and roll these out. We're going to be using a lot of these. It looks like. Roll them out, store the extras if you have any. You never know when you might need one. Roll out these clears. I don't know if you heard that, but 3 times I attempted to throw the plastic scraps into my little trash there, and 3 times it wound up on the ground. Alright, here's our pattern, our window pattern. I'll follow that. And these do have a longer lip and a short lip. The long lip is going to be facing down towards the larger radius there. Let's see if I can make this happen. Okay, there we go. There's all our windows in place. They seem to fit better in these plastic panels than the middle ones. I don't know. It may just be me, although they're not perfect. Now, here comes the fun part. I need to get some BP screws ready. P for plastic, so we don't need to dip the tips in the oil on these particular ones. But I do want them ready. We're going to be using, let's see here, a couple of these. Split those out. Split those out. I got to be careful because I don't want these windows getting knocked back out. Here's our orientation. Looks like this one. This light panel here, and we have this light panel here. How's this going? That's going like that, and this one's going like that. Okay, and how do I want to do this? I got to slot in these bulbs on the bottom here. Without knocking all my windows out. Okay. I think I'm going to set this like this. I think what I'm going to do is be very careful. Try to slot these in. That's not really working out for me. Why is it not working out? There we go. Oh man, there's got to be a better way for this. I'm going to install BP screws on this side so I don't knock all my other windows out. I mean, come on. Little top-down view. Snug. Popped a window out, but not a disaster. Still pretty close. Snug. Alright, let's just carefully get these in. Last two in. Man. These tiny windows may be the worst part of this build. That and the spaghetti mess of spaghetti wiring for the electrical system, but it is what it is. I'm building this pretty much as is. We'll see how it turns out. Snug, you don't want to over tighten those. Okay, now make sure my other windows are still fitted in those slots. We got lucky there. Get another cable out. The little nubbin that goes in between the cable leads is actually on the bottom side here. It's on the panel side. There and there. That's what's going to keep it from slipping back out. So really like that. Like that. And then the housing portion is on this side. That way it's just an overly, it's not overly, it's an improperly engineered setup here as far as being easy to assemble. In my opinion, that's all that matters on my channel. If you want to put your opinion in the comments, you can, because your opinion will matter in the comments section for you. What am I saying? Of course it matters. Okay, I may have just stripped that one out, and it didn't even feel like it ever bit into anything, which is unfortunate. Don't want to strip that one. Those just seem like they're not biting into the plastic panel very well. That one's seated good. Those top two felt like they didn't really bite in good. And they felt like they were trying to strip, so I stopped. But it's seated and everything like that, so it's holding. That's what matters. Okay, now we need to bend these leads 90. So we're about to get to the fun part. Add these to the saucer. Just rotate this carefully. Alright, we got to route some cables here though. Let's see. A little cable routing. Ooh, first, grab our spare cable that came in the kit here. And they want it. Oh, wow, okay. Fed through this mess. So I'm going to feed it up through this mess here first. If I can get it fed through. What the heck is this one for? This one's not even connected to anything. Don't know. I guess I'll find out later what I've left off, if anything. Which? Okay. Get my little tweezer things out here. This one they want plugged in. This is what makes it hard for you guys to see out there. So this board right here, we've got 1, 2, 3 openings here. This one's going to plug into this one in towards the center. So I'm going to carefully take this. I probably could have just plugged it in first and try to feed my bulbs through the other way, but here we are. Here we are. Alright, I am going to do that. I'm just going to go straight down and do it this way. Connect it first, because I don't want to break anything here. Make sure I'm going the right way. Orient my connector. There we go. So now we're connected there. Now I'm just going to reverse what I had done. I'm going to feed my 2 bulbs through, hopefully, this side. If I get them to feed through. Yes, I did get them to feed through. That's the way you want to do it. That's a little easier. See what I mean about spaghetti mess of wiring? It's nonsense. They could have gave us light panels underneath and still had the same amount of kits, you know, if that was their thing. I know it's a part works kit and that's how they make their money. So, but the lighting situation is out of control. Out of control, but so far it's working. We do want to split out these 2 here. Go ahead and split these 2 bulbs out, because one of them is going to be over here. This one here needs to tuck under this rib and come over on this side. There we go. Nice. Alright, now this is coming together nicely. Get our panel we just worked on. And we're going to have to feed these leads back around, similar fashion, and feed them up to that same PCB board. PCB. Okay, here's what we're doing. Here's what we're doing. This one here is going under this rib. Like that. This one here is Gonna join in on the party, on the fun. And it's gonna tuck through here. They're both gonna tuck through here. And I'm gonna grab them, maybe. Yeah, grab them. Come on, I want them both at the same time. Preferably. Okay. Oh, what the heck is going on? Alright, forget it. Just get them one at a time. Get them up through. There we go. Get this guy kind of back into position. Get your slack. Now, we're going to feed these back around this rib here again. Similar to the other routing of the cable we just ran. I'm going to try to push down these other cables out of my way. This is a nightmare. Take your time. Take your time. This is where playing that that game Operation, you know, all those years of playing that, becoming a master surgeon, playing that game Operation, comes in handy. The only thing I'm missing here is the beep, beep, beep. Okay, so that is like that. Now, we're going to come back around here and we're going to plug these two in. Doesn't really matter, but it's going to go here. Well, get my pointer. Here, here, and here. And those two. So I think I'm going to... I want to go over, under, maybe go under these cable messes. We're going to go one at a time here. Make sure we're oriented okay. Use my little tweezers. I'm glad they put this everything to where you can't hardly get to it. It's really nice. That worked out super well. These things, I don't know. I think I got a pack of like, I don't even know where I got these. Maybe Harbor Freight, I don't know. It was like a pack of like tweezers, and it came with these. So I don't remember where I got these at. These aren't my normal tweezers, but this is all I could find on the last issue. And they seem to work out alright. They're not super sharp or nothing on the ends. Look at that. So we are connected. All those are connected. You know what? Alright, I just did a little test there and all the lights are working. That makes me happy. Let's come back around to our panels here, our panel situation. And I'm gonna open up this pack of FM screws. FM for metal. These you want to dip the tip because it is going into metal. Dip it in the all-purpose oil. The 3-in-1 is what I use. I've had it forever. Got a little bit in the tray from previous stage. I just have it ready. Have a couple of these screws out. Staged up. Okay. Because here's what we gotta do. Here's what we gotta do. These are in there. We got this, and we have this bulb. What we are going to do, push these cables down. This thing is going to go like this. Just kind of test fitting everything, because we don't want any. Yeah, that's going to be good. Okay. So it kind of slots in under there. We don't want any cables pinched underneath the ribs. I think I'm good there, because this guy is going to, this red one's going to, bulb's going to slot there. The yellow green one's going to slot here. I'm just going to put them there and kind of fold the cable to help hold it in place and out of the way so it doesn't get pinched. That worked out pretty good. Grab our metal panel from the last one, from the last stage, and we got to slot these in together. We got to join them. So this lip is going to go under there. Hold those bulbs in. And these need to slide in together as well. How do we make this happen? How do we make this happen? Beautiful. Come on now. How does this happen? It's not sliding in. What the heck? Come on. What's holding it? Okay. Come on. Okay, now we're up in the air. Now we're down again. But we're not fitted. There we go. Pushing it together. Is that really the gap we got? I think that may be the gap we are left with. Is everything down? Dumb. Alright, let me just check these lights. Yeah, those are lit up. Those are lit up on the bottom row too. Top is lit up. So I think we're as good as we're gonna get. Now over here is time for our FM screws. 3 of them. We're gonna dip the tips, which is happening off camera. And I'm gonna put the top one in first. Nice and snug. Get another one. Dip the tip. Nice and snug. It's coming together. Last screw. Dip the tip in the oil. Ah, come on. There we go. Nice and snug. There we go. Panel is in. I'm going to do another light check there. And it is working. So everything is okay and it's in place. Hey, guess what? Stage 73 is done. Stage 74 is next. Stay tuned for that, and we'll finish out the book once we do that one. All right. Groovy. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hitting that like button, that really helps out. Until next time. Boom.